In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to edit your product description on Walmart. I'm Josh Hackett, CEO and founder of EHP Consulting Group, and my goal is to help you become and stay a millionaire on Walmart. And the only way to do that is to conquer Walmart together. Let's dive in. All right, so if you look on walmart.com and you scroll down on a listing, you're going to see a small little product description. This is the product description area. So I'm going to show you multiple ways on how to change this. And all you have to do is go into seller.walmart.com. You're going to find that listing and then you're going to click edit item. Once you click edit item, it's going to take you to this page and then you're going to see site description. Now your site description can have 100,000 characters. That's quite a few, so you can pretty much edit it right here. And let's say choose from a variety of colors and keep the remedy on hand, whether you're at home or on the go. Maybe you don't want this to be an exclamation point. You want it to just be a period at the end, and then you're just going to click submit. Right when you click submit and you type in that new product description or you add something else, you fix grammar issues, spelling issues, then it's going to show this and you're going to copy that feed ID. You just want to save that feed ID and I'm going to show you why. So you're going to put that right here, that feed ID, into like a little notepad document. And then you're going to see if it did update. Did your listing update? And sometimes it takes an hour, sometimes it takes 24 hours to update, and sometimes it takes seconds. So if we go back into here, we can see it hasn't been updated yet. But what we're going to do is just take initiative and just prepare for it not to update. Sometimes Walmart's listings don't update, so you need to contact Walmart. What they're going to say is you're going to contact Walmart and you're going to say, "Hi, I would like for my listing description to be updated because I have new updates on my product." And then here is activity. Here is my activity feed ID. So you're going to give them that feed ID. They're going to ask for that, right? And then you're going to want to also put your item ID and your GTIN. And you can usually get that right here. See, it has GTIN right here. So let's get that here, your GTIN, and then your item ID. And we're going to put that in right there. Bada bing, bada boom. So now we got that. And then, of course, there's going to be one more thing just to make it idiot proof is you want to put a current old description. And then you're going to insert it. So you're going to actually insert your old description and you're going to put new description. And then this is just standard practice. So you're going to put insert. And I like to do this right after we create, like we update a listing, because sometimes you have to wait 24 hours. And imagine 24 hours later, you're like, oh my gosh, it didn't update. Now you have to retype all this. You got to find the activity feed ID and then you have to reach out. So I recommend to just do it right up front, copy all this, and then you can contact Walmart seller support. And Walmart seller support is extremely slow, slower than a snail. So you want to make sure that you have as much information in this case as possible. So when they do finally get to it in 7 to 10 days, then they'll resolve it very quickly. Now I am going to show you another method, but let's just see if the listing updated yet. So we're going to scroll down to see if it updated. And it did not update. Now what we can also do is check the activity feed and see if it's been processed. So sometimes Walmart's system takes a little bit of time. So we see it right here and it has been processed. So here it is. We did an update and there were 0 errors. Now we can even check if there are errors. So let's say this was it. You can check, and if there are errors, maybe you forgot to add something, or maybe you did something that's against Walmart's policies. So you can check that and actually update it right there. So you can see, oh, it's an error. That's why it didn't go through. If it did go through and it says processed, I would wait 24 hours just in case. Now, way number 2 is to do an inventory file update. So what you're going to do is go to update. Well, first you're going to go to catalog, then you're going to update items, update with file. And you're going to go to show Walmart templates and we're going to do update all attributes. So you're going to get that. It's going to take you to a page where you can download this special Excel file. You're just going to put in your category and then your subcategory. right? Just put your subcategory, your correct subcategory. And then if you're seller fulfilled or Walmart fulfilled. So for this, let's just say we're seller fulfilled and we're going to download it. And then it's going to download a little copy of that. If you don't know what your category is, you can always just go into edit item. And when you edit your item, it literally tells you what your category is. So just go to edit item and you can just scroll down and Walmart says what your category is in edit item. All that subcategory stuff. So let's update it. Okay, so here's an example of what it looks like. It's gonna have your SKU, your GTIN, you put in your product type, product name and everything. And here's that site description. So this is where you're going to change it. You're gonna change it from here to the period or whatever you wanna change into it. And then you click save, 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 save. And then you're going to upload it to Walmart. So you're gonna go back here and you're gonna click update with file. And then you're going to update it. And then again, within 24 hours, it should update. Now, another way to download the file is to do update with GTIN. Make sure you copy that GTIN number. Oops, let's go back. Again, update with GTIN. So you're gonna copy that original GTIN number. You're gonna click update items, update with GTIN. You're gonna put that in here and click download file. It's gonna take you to another page. You just wait a second, here we go. Go to activity feed. And it's going to say downloads and it's going to download a file. That downloaded file is going to look just like this and it's going to be fully filled out already for you. So again, another way to do it even faster. For making it towards the end of the video, I'm showing you where to access free training on Walmart, and all you have to do is go to Google. You type in Walmart Seller Training. You're going to scroll down and you're going to see Seller Academy, Walmart Marketplace Learn. Open that in a new tab. And what it's going to show you is this is a free course by Walmart. You don't even have to log in. It has actual videos and it's pretty decent in my opinion, right? And it shows you item setup, even advertising, campaigns, optimization. It shows you exactly what I just showed you, so much more. I highly recommend you go through this as a Walmart seller. And that's it for today's video. Leave a comment below on how you recently conquered Walmart. If you learned something new, drop a like. And if you're a Walmart seller, I highly recommend that you subscribe to our channel because we're giving away great content for your Walmart journey that's gonna help you succeed. And of course, if you need any help on Walmart, contact ehpconsultinggroup.com right in the description for more. And our #1 service is where we'll come in, we'll manage your Walmart account, do an analysis, create a strategy to help you increase your sales. Contact ehpconsultinggroup.com today. I'm Josh Hackett, CEO, and I'm signing out.